Arkansas ranchers and farmers are fighting to hold on to their livelihoods, and their neighbors in Missouri are watching close. Armyworms have launched a raid on pastures and crops at a record pace. Emily Wood from Ag Day affiliate KTVY3 has more on how producers are coping with the problem.
But you can see this ridge right here. See how dead it looks, and see how green it is over here. And you can see that they're traveling up that.
Fourth-generation Boone County rancher Richard Blevins is watching his livelihood disappear at a pace he never could have imagined.
They just reproduce. They'll lay 1,500 to 2,000 eggs. See, that's a smaller one.
Just days ago, armyworms started eating their way through Blevins' farm. More than half of his pasture land and half his crops are already gone.
It's very disheartening. You wonder what you're going to do.
Blevins is one of thousands of Arkansas producers dealing with what feels like a plague. The worms move so fast, many producers don't realize their land is under attack until it's too late. The pasture behind me, it's green. It seems to be doing okay, but ag experts say you really have to take a closer look. Check out this fescue here. The armyworms start at the bottom and work their way to the top, and you can see they've already been hard at work in this field.
You get to looking and all you see is stem and stalks where there's very little food value there. The worms have stripped it bare.
Mike McClintock has been traveling from farm to farm to assess the damage, the worst he's seen in 25 years, and none of it likely covered by insurance.
We've lost all this forage, and we've lost all of our hay for next year.
McClintock says last summer's drought combined with a very mild winter allowed the worms to overpopulate.
This is pasture land that my cows are grazing on, is what this is.
Leaving farmers like Blevins with very few options, unable to produce the hay they need for profit, and even the pasture land needed for their cows is gone.
I've told everybody I'm going to fill my barns full of hay, not get caught like I did last year, but it looks like it's going to be worse than last year.
Due to the worms.
Due to the worms, yes ma'am.
In Boone County, Arkansas, this is Emily Wood reporting.
The Missouri Extension says fescue seed and wheat producers should also be watching closely because large numbers not only defoliate the plant, but they can clip heads as well. Dusk or dawn is the best time to be scouting for true armyworms because the young larvae are typically night feeders. Once the moth moves into an area, they lay their eggs on it, and it may take 2 to 3 weeks for the young larvae to start doing damage.